How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another arises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Things Fall Apart. I think I read that book. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Bahamut's essence. Attuning with Bahamut not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, allows him access to new stuff like Impulse, which creates multiple spheres of light that pursue a target, dealing it continuous damage. Use Bahamut's iconic feat Wings of Light to begin casting Mega Flare, an immensely powerful spell that showers enemies with a deluge of searing light. The longer the spell is charged, the more powerful the results. Press circle to cast the spell when ready. Taking damage while casting will cancel the spell. This doesn't seem very good. In instances where I want to use this, it looks like you can charge it above 1. I don't see how I can, like, ever get a cast off in a fight that I would want to.
I won't be happy if I disturb Joshua.
Get
While
that.
he rests, I might as well see what Otto has to say.
There's it. Wings of Light. Oh, R1 can be used to dodge attacks. Oh. Well, maybe that is useful. See, casting progress can be monitored via the gauge on the left-hand screen. Spell cannot be executed until casting gauge has reached at least level 1. Spell effect and potency increases with casting level. Most abilities are unavailable while casting. You can dodge. Precisely dodging an attack is called a Mega Flare dodge. Executing a Mega Flare dodge rapidly fills the casting gauge. Taking damage cancels the spell. Mastery brings it up to level 4. I'll probably give this a shot. We have Impulse. Summon spheres of light that upon striking an enemy deal continuous damage, binding it to the spot. Pressing the execute button a second time causes the spheres to explode. Explosion strength is determined how many times the spheres have already struck their targets. Ooh. Explosion strength is at its maximum when the spheres glow bright orange. Okay. Explosions can be triggered at any time regardless of Clive's recovery status. Okay. Okay. That seems interesting, I guess. Flare Breath. Breathe forth a plume of light aspected flame that deals continuous damage. We can move, we can aim it. Breath can be used to push or pull enemies to a desired location. How do you determine what's pushed and which pulled? Okay, seems interesting. We have Satellite. Summon multiple light-aspected familiars to assist Clive with magic attacks. Ooh. Satellites will deliver a follow-up attack when Clive uses the following magic: Charged Magic, Magic Burst, Precision Shot. Oh, I don't know about that, actually. Even if Clive is recovering and cannot cast a spell, pressing triangle will command the satellites to attack. Can be used while casting Mega Flare. And then there's Giga Flare. I might want this. Fire a powerful beam in a straight line in front of Clive. Both L and R can be used to aim and exploit enemy vulnerabilities. Increases the number of hits inflicted by a beam. Assigned to any icon. Yeah, I'm interested in this. I think Giga Flare is worth grabbing. So, thing is I can only have 2 skills. I could get rid of Upheaval. Or I could get rid of... I don't know if I want to get rid of Lightning Rod. I think Lightning Rod is a little too good. I think I definitely want to try out Giga Flare at the very least. Oh yeah, Bahamut is not light. Out of the shadow. This looks like a quest. Oh, this is... Already done that. Borrowing a Gav. Oh, this is another one. Yep, you're joining the squad. Quite the mess. Those quests are not here yet. You thought Jill was saved? Nah.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Still the possibility of Jill.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
It is possible for Jill to be the last, or the last one.
So what do I owe the honor?
I just have my doubts.
So will it be?
Wow. A 2. Upgraded damage is a 2.
Should last you a good while. Anything else?
Oh, this looks kind of cool, though. Still nothing there. Would Odin be darkness? I don't know what Odin... I don't know what his element would be. We have fire, wind, lightning, earth, light. I guess Odin could be darkness. Doesn't strike me as a darkness type. But perhaps. I think Odin... What is the antithesis of Bahamut? If there even is one. It doesn't strike me as Odin. Final Fantasy XIV, he is lightning. Well, Odin...
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
We'll get to that. Let me get to that. What you got on the hunt board? Alright, 10 of clubs. We had the 9 of knives. Is there any more of those? Oh, so 10 of clubs. The Magath brothers. And another S rank that's somewhere. Now that I know that I can just find these, I can use the whatchamacallit to give me a hint. We'll come back to these though. Before I speak to Otto, let's see if I can
hardly lift my arms.
other people.
The curses.
The injuries suffered by both your brother and the prince were bad enough. But that wound above Joshua's heart is unlike anything I've ever seen. Were he not a dominant, I fear he would have succumbed to it long ago.
Guessing I can't maneuver the camera to see. I'm sure now that the family is all together and everything's gonna fall apart, maybe we'll finally get our explanation about what the suckafu he's been doing.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Cue the fade to black.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this.
Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Thanks, Vivian. I don't know what Waloed would want to invade. There's nothing to invade.
It seems the hideaways.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we consider today?
Basically, what I was saying is that this confirms that Dion lost control and just, you know, went crazy instead of Ultima like forcing him to go crazy, you know, like through control and stuff like that. Okay. So I guess maybe there's a possibility that Olivier was like an actual real boy and not just Pinocchio at the start. Kind of reverse Pinocchio, I guess.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
It's not how you would interpret that phrase. Are you saying that he was controlled by Ultima?
Is a storm coming, Cid?
Because I definitely read it as, you know, yeah, Ultima set the plots and the motions, had the schemes and everything like that, but Ultima, you know, just set it into motion that would happen, rather than saying like, all right, snapping my fingers, you're going to turn into Bahamut, and then you're going to lay waste to the city. Snap.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashyyyk out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The Cursebreakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means... there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Let me guess.
What are you doing?
This is the part of the game where like side quests
Here you go.
everywhere. Oh.
Seen enough?
Why would you tell
Clive.
me that there's...
Don't be a stranger, eh?
You're a sucker fool.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
1,500 ability points. Wow. Talisman of Priming. Oh, that sounds interesting. Look at how many more points. Holy cow.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Alright. Let's take stock of our hunt situation here. Alrighty, so we got Valmer, or Valmer, Dalmekia. Got Quiet and Rosaria. And then there's a dread dragon who sat near half the realm of light with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magic mist. It has long been forgotten in parts of the tale, blah blah blah. Reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire in Sanbriqua. Sanbrequi. Okay, so woodland passes. Alrighty. Any quests here? Nope. Let's see. Rosaria is the Quiet Sands, which is over here. Save. Still gotta... Ooh. Yeah, still gotta test out this. Yeah.
Too slow.
Fire breath actually lasts a decent amount of time. I don't know if I want to go through the ability maintenance of that. So I have to pay attention to it, and just kind of a lot of work. So let's put, I guess, Flare Breath there for now. Giga Flare here.
Careful.
There's our enemies. Oh, I need to be in the hideout. I think I can tell presumably whose element is what. Magus Brothers.
The Ironblood darkened our shores again, but not for long.
You can't catch me. I feel like that did good damage.
Nice try.
I feel like that did good damage. I feel like this is very good damage either.
Come on!
Stand fast.
Here, credat vei. Sara.
Better already.
I think I'm hitting both of them.
Not good. I needed that.
To me, boy.
Under the MFPS?
Let there be light!
This just doesn't feel like it's doing good damage.
Too slow.
To me, Blade!
Yeah, I don't like the Giga Flare. Maybe I need to upgrade it. Just doesn't seem like it's doing good damage.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Don't have enough points to upgrade it. I think I'll upgrade this. Let's see. Try out satellite. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what level those guys were.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Hold on, there's new stuff here.
How do?
Platinum cannons.
Much obliged. Thanks very much. That all, is it?
My brothers.
Let's do a save just in case.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Not really, like, maybe no prolonged siege.
You think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
Like, this is one of the most defensible towns in this region. We've got a bridge over here that you guys can do something about to stop from being invaded over there. Okay. And then the only other entrance, you know, that doesn't require a brain, because, you know, that lift over there requires a brain, is this bridge. And y'all can handle this bridge too.
Us, do you?
You know, I'm not saying blow it up, but, you know, put a hole in it or something. As a matter of fact, you got 2 bridges.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Stay down! You got another! Stay
There's more!
Don't mind me. I'm just casting a mega flare.
Fool!
Well, guess I didn't need to go all out for that.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
And I'm telling you, this place, they need a better strategic commander. Because they are not approaching this
Mad dogs.
where they should.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Like a fool.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Let's get them raw day.
Too slow.
Alright, this is satellite. This is not
Too slow. slow. Nice try. Over here!
I mean, does this feel like it's doing giga damage? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot missing.
Bahamut!
Your wits, my lord.
Farewell.
Darn Toidles. You know, I saw an ad for a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think it's a movie. And you know, I have to admit, it's like an animated movie or something like that. I have to admit that it looked interesting. Also, apparently Ice Cube is in it. Maybe someone that sounds like Ice Cube.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Why take the elevator when you can take the teleporter?
Just patch me up as quick as you
can. They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Stay down.
Casting Mega Flare is not the most interesting thing to do sometimes.
Nice try. Enough.
Okay.
Something's coming.
Ah, Sokofu.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we? That's better. This one. Garuda! I'm glad you're here.
Buttons at the same time.
It's over.
I can do double damage. I think I might like Satellite. It seems useful. Ish.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Work complete. Guardian Scarf.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Is it
Oscar,
Tyler?
over here.
Oh.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Party makeup has changed. Does it show him in my party now? No.
I will not let you down, Lord Rosfield. You or my uncle.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benamir once he's said his farewells.
What good is a squire if he's not going to help me out with all the other stuff that I'm doing?
Torgal.
Alrighty. Does this look clickable now?
Thank the Finder.
Let's go visit it. I believe before they were always
some of your numbers served as shield.
They were like grayed out. That looks clickable now.
Ready, go? Faster!
It is clickable now.
This one's awake.
Should have saved. Chronoliths. Chronoliths are similar to the Arret Stone in that within them is hidden a virtual battlefield accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Each chronolith presents Clive with a timed trial in which he must combat continuous waves of deadly enemies equipped only with the feat and abilities of a single icon.
Let's see what's inside.
No, I'd like to save first. And I'm gonna mark here.